You ever wonder just how cold hardy your quail are? How much cold can they handle? That's what we're going to discuss in today's video, so stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to another Slightly Rednecked video. Again, my name is Chris. If you're not familiar with this channel, I help you to produce your own meat, eggs, and vegetables from your backyard, your balcony, your deck, your garage, or heck, even a spare room in your house if that's the way you want to do it. I get lots of questions from people wanting to know how to keep quail warm in the wintertime. What do you need to do to make sure that they're healthy and happy whenever it gets cold outside? So I thought I'd shoot a video. This morning it's it's about 7 o'clock in the morning right now. It's been just super cold here. As you can see, we've got some snow on the ground. It snowed a couple of days ago and just hasn't been warm enough to melt off yet. Right now it is, let me check real quick and I'll tell you, -3 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't know what that is in Celsius, what that's about, -20 in Celsius. It is super cold out here right now. So I thought I'd bring you guys out here and just show you how the quail are doing when it gets this cold. All right, first things first here, we're looking at the my jumbo quail hutch here right now. These are my jumbo pharaohs in this hutch. I just gave them some water. They were all out here drinking just a minute ago, and it's already starting to slush up. It's so cold. But now they've gone back into, let me open up the other side here, the wind-blocked area. And as long as you provide them with that wind block, they are fine. I don't know if you can see this or not, but let me bring this over and show you. Now, I know it's pretty dark in there, so it's hard to see, but you can probably tell. I mean, the birds are just hanging out there. They're fine. They're not all fluffed up. They're not all overly huddled together. They're acting just like normal, just like it's no problem whatsoever for them. Doesn't seem to bother them much at all, honestly. All right, here's the hutch with the silver quail in it. You can see they're all out in the open for the most part. Let me open up this section over here. Got a few of them hanging out over here in the protected area, the wind-blocked area, but for the most part, most of the birds are right out here, right out in the open. And just doesn't really seem to be bothering them whatsoever. Really the hardest part is just keeping water. I bring out water in the morning. I just brought out water to them and they've actually drank most of it down already. They all come out here, drink as much water as they can, and then they're usually good for the day. In the evening I'll bring out some more water for them and they'll do the same thing. But other than that, you can tell they're doing just fine. No problems whatsoever. They're not really acting like the cold's bothering them at all. But it's pretty darn cold out here. All right, so you can tell the birds seem to handle the cold just fine. As long as you provide them with a wind block, an area where they can get out of the wind, it doesn't really seem to bother them. What I find most of the time, even this morning when I came out here, -3 degrees, most of the birds were out in the wide open area of the cages. They weren't back behind the protected area with the sandboxes in them for them to, to get in and protect them from the wind. They were just right out in the open. Didn't seem to be too bothered by the weather at all. It just really doesn't really affect them too much. The feathers seem to be really good insulators for them. I don't even find them really getting together and huddling up too much, but occasionally they will do that to just help stay warm a little bit. But for the most part, they don't act any different than they do when it's 50 degrees out or 60 degrees out. Pretty much the same. It's just the hardest part really is water, because the water freezes so fast. When I bring it out, they've learned pretty quick that when I come out with water, they go right to the watering. They drink as much water as they can, and then they're fine for the rest of the day until I bring water out again in the evening. So hopefully that puts your mind at ease a little bit. You can tell the quail can handle pretty cold temperatures. Leave me a comment, let me know. -3, that's about the coldest I've had them. Let me know what the coldest temperature you've kept your quail at. Did you have to do anything special? Did you have any problems or anything like that? Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, God bless.